Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another AI Mastery session with me, Rosemary Salem. I am here with a special episode. Today, we are going to be actually demoing Pip's store. So I'm building live a merch store on Launchcart. It's just a demo, it's not the official store. But if you have been following the past 30-day sprint we've been on, we're actually wrapping up. I believe we're on day 26 of the 30-day with Google Whisk. And I promised you guys that I was going to show you how to launch a merch store using the wonderful and amazing platform Launchcart. Okay. So again, welcome to Pip the Hedgehog store demo. Today I'm going to show you how to create your online store using Launchcart and Google Whisk. We're designing awesome t-shirts and stickers for Pip, and I'll walk you through the whole process. Plus, pay attention to this part. If you sign up through my link, it is on my ticker, that link right there. If you sign up through my link, you will get access to a free masterclass that I will be holding at the end of the month. All right. So if you sign up during this live stream, or if you're a replay watcher and you want access, this will be a forever offer. So take advantage. But only those who are sign up through my link will actually get access to the program, the masterclass. Okay. So fair exchange, right? Free class, free training, and all you got to do is click a link and sign up, and you can get started with your free trial for your launch cart merch store today. Okay. Now, I've been a part of the Launchcart family for a few years now as one of their success coach ambassadors, and this was an idea that I had when I first fell in love with AI and I saw all the potential is to come back and actually host a masterclass on how to launch your store using AI. But if you've been following, you know I've created my own brand for a children's book, which is Pip the Hedgehog, Pip's Quest and Adventures. We have 7 published books to date. Thankful to Google Whisk, which is the home platform that I use to design all of Pip's illustrations, his design, his make. He was born on Google Whisk, so I am a faithful Google Whisk phenomenon fan. I'm Google Whisk until I can't say it no more, right? And so we created Pip because I was going through literally a session in my life where I needed a true creative outlet, and creating a children's book has always been on my goal list. I've created other books. I've been an author since 2017. So before AI, I was a writer. You know, you got to say that these days. But nevertheless, I always wanted to expand eventually, not only just to children's books, but to sci-fi. So sci-fi is coming next. And thankful to the Google Whisk platform because you can create book covers. So again, if you've been watching the series that I've been hosting for the past 27, 26 days now, you can get a heap of information, not just seeing me design for Pip, but I've shown you the capabilities of the model through designing for Pip. So if it can design a book cover for a children's book, it can design a book cover for your book. It doesn't, it's not exclusively for a certain form of book cover design. So for all of you all out there who want to tap into AI art, you want to tap into just learning AI, I've always encouraged you to start with AI art with your journey because it really helps you enunciate and communicate what you need to say and how you want to say it, and wording and formatting. You get comfortable when it comes to the art of art, prompt engineering, right? It's the best way. I will until prompt engineering changes to strictly voice, as I see that in the near future, but that's a whole nother conversation. You should start with some type of AI art prompting so you can get comfortable with just prompt engineering. And it's the best way to start your journey because it's I was even on a X Spaces today, and this was used as an example from one of the speakers. He said in order to get his mom to be, a little more open minded when it came to embracing AI into her own life, he used AI art. He suggested, hey, use this model to make, his mother's of faith. He's like, they can make angels. And when she saw the imagery of the angel, something that is familiar, right? Art can resonate with people in ways that words or what you were trying to say to somebody can ever, right, resonate. And she immediately changed her whole dialogue when it came to understanding AI and was more open minded and now is on her journey. So at the end of the day, I feel like AI art is the way, okay? So when it comes to Launch Cart is amazing. It's super in a nutshell, why Launch Cart over Shopify and all the other platforms? For me, I would say it's affordable. Okay. When you are a beginner and you just need to push your and I'm this training, let me be a little more specific. This training is for merch demo. Okay. And I'm also only focusing on Pitt's merch. We're going to be creating stickers and t-shirts. That's all for today. I may come back if I see the responses and y'all get in the comments and say, hey, we want more. Can you come back and do another one? Then I'll do that. But this is just a part of what I promised you all through this series, and I've been enjoying these 30 days. AI Mastery Sessions is advancing to other topics and things of that nature. I've just had the pleasure and the honor to bring you all into one of my personal projects that I've actually built a business around from the power of AI, right? And my whole goal as your instructor on these different sessions is to introduce you to real life concepts that you can use in your business, in your endeavors, and actually eventually monetize. So everything that I have taught you thus far since we started this journey together has been about monetization, right? Creating children's books, creating a merch brand. And I also want to add, if you're watching this training and you're saying, well, I don't want to, I'm not a part of the children's book family. I don't resonate with that. Well, you can still launch a merch brand. So whether you're a creator, especially my developers out there and founders, we all love swag. Okay, as a success coach, they sent me. I got 3 T-shirts and a coffee mug that I still use to this day. Okay, we love us some tech swag and something to represent your brand. If you own a brick and mortar, you want to have some uniform. You can set up a merch brand around your business, your brand. If you host conferences, come on, somebody, you can sell, include that. Like you can put it in their ticket, embed it in your website, and drop ship that shirt to them. It's possible. When you set up things accordingly, you can do a lot online. And with the power of AI, you can possibly do anything at this point in time now. Today has been a very eventful day for the AI pioneers. You all know the ones who go above and beyond to stay on top of the trends and the models. They know more than just ChatGPT, right? They can tell you things that will literally fly over your head. The true masters. And this is why I created this community, so it can brand, number one, not just to build another infrastructure for an institution of coaching and training and providing solutions for business owners and entrepreneurs and subject matter experts. I also wanted to create something that I did not see in the atmosphere of the ecosystem of AI. There are some people who just want to spectate. They look curious, but there are some people who value mastery, like myself. Anything that I've ever done, I have literally mastered it. I make it a point, right? I don't care how long it takes. I invest time, I invest years, I do whatever it takes, but I'm a person that I like to make sure I have a strong sense of understanding so that I can teach and share and train confidently, right? Study, study to show you thyself approved, right? That's something that I live by, right? So when it came to the title of what I wanted to call this show, this concept, this brand, is still coming to life by the day. I wanted to create that ecosystem where those people who wanted to learn from me, someone who is going above and beyond to learn the concepts, to be able to show and not only to show, but tell you exactly how I did it, how I accomplished it, and help you along your way of what it is that you're working on when it comes to AI. I wanted to create that so that you can feel safe to be someone who wanted to go above and beyond and just didn't want to be surface level in your AI journey. So that is like the core messaging. But I am super excited to hop into today's training. Pip is a neurodivergent hedgehog, right? So I created Pip when I started to realize my own neurodivergency, okay? And I realized that being neurodivergent, whatever your spectrum specific thing is, I'm not going to disclose mine because it's for me to know, not for the public. But I will disclose that I'm part of the family. Okay, all right. So when it comes to that, you probably felt misunderstood, really prejudged wrong, just a lot of things when it came to you finding your place and your voice in society, right? Neurotypical people normally don't get us all of the time, or we have faced a lot of difficulties with social, not even social, because everybody doesn't battle with the whole social thing. But for me, I wanted to help bring a story to the forefront for the next generation of neurodivergent children, right? So that they can have their own version of a superhero and see Pip through their through their own lenses and say, hey, Pip is minding his business. Pip is living his best life, okay, and I can do it too, right? I know I'm being a little silly, but I'm also being serious. Like, I think it's important to empower the youth, and especially specifically neurodivergent, because you gotta have a little more tougher skin when you're dealing with any type of disability or something that is not looked at as normal behavior or normally accepted. You walk a different path, and I just personally wanted to create a character that it kind of resonates with some of the things that I believe will change um, the outcome of social acceptance, and not only social acceptance, just acceptance of self. Because once you accept yourself, you can thrive. And Pip lives a thriving lifestyle, going on different quests and adventures. So that is the core premises of who Pip is. We have published 7 books to date, including coloring books and activity books. And I have designed these artworks, not on Google Whisk, and I've also used Quinn 2.5B for the color, some of the coloring books, not for any of the storybook illustrations, just for the coloring books. Great platform, by the way. And Pip was born on Claude because I was trying to remake. So my first children's book concept, believe it or not, was a one-off. Excuse me. My first children's book was a one-off, and it was supposed to be a remake of Joseph, the story of Joseph, right? That was an epic fail. It was a lamb, and it just didn't look right, and it was horrible. So I went deeper, and I was like, well, why don't you go with this concept? So that's how Pip was born on Claude 3.5 Sonnet, to be exact. And that was just the whole getting the artwork and the illustrating and the prompts together to go inside of Whisk. So I put those art prompts inside of Whisk, and then edited and worked through and started my whole iteration and reiteration and getting right. And when I say Pip has had more makeovers than I have in my life, okay? He done had so many upgrades to how he looked. Talk about upgrading your self concept. Pip been upgraded from the first time I released him, which was in December 2024. He looks 20 times different to me. Every time I look at that first project, I'm just like, this is not the same hedgehog, but I love that. And I've brought you all into his journey a bit now that we've been more established. I didn't want to talk about what I was doing or, publicize it in the way of coming to train about it until I had gotten a lot of books under my belt. Now, I admit I was a little dramatic waiting until I published 7 books to do a train. But I wanted to make sure I could tell y'all with confidence what we had going on. So I own the title of AI Mastery Sessions, right? Okay. So we're going to basically start off with some stickers. So I'm going to be sharing my screen and we're going to build some stickers. We've already, if you've been watching, if you watched last night, then we had an episode where I was showing you how to create stickers. Well, I was creating stickers for Pip. I was creating stickers and not just stickers and t-shirts. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It happens. With that, it's a very simple concept. When I say Google Whisk is a gem, I don't have anything negative to say about that platform. Like, once we get the backpack issue, if you know, my faithful watchers know about the backpack issue. Once we get that down pat, and I mean tight, then what can I say about Google Whisk? What I am silencio por favor, okay? I have nothing to say. So I love the platform. You can create plushies, bento box, pins. So for you all who own businesses and you want to do and up your merch and try different things or just have some type of apparel. I know every entrepreneurial concept that I've launched. I'm talking about the failures and the wins, okay? I've always gotten some type of hoodie made, shirt. I'm really big on repping your brand, okay? Because when you go and you work for another institution or corporation, depending on what your work is, because us contract workers, we don't get a lot of things, but sometimes you do. But if you are just a regular employee, you're going to get some type of uniform or something that has the company's logo on it. Even when you get your apartment, they give you a pen or something. They put your stuff in a folder. All of that is a part of branding. That's corporate branding. That's something that you can implement. So again, just be inspired by this merch store demo and think, how can this information benefit me? I think anytime you are in the presence of someone trying to teach you something, you should ask yourself, how can this information benefit me? All right. So without further ado, one more last announcement. If you're liking the background music, it was made exclusively with Google Labs Music FX. So I have a training that I hosted during this past 30 days. And after this training, I'm going to stop bringing up the 30 days until the 30 days. And after that is just AI Mastery Sessions with Rosemary. I have pretty much gotten used to showing up every day for you guys, and that's just the goal, to keep the train going. Now, when it comes to the timing, we are still TBA, okay? I've been working on the time slot, but nevertheless, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me change the ticker real quick to remind y'all to make sure. Here it is. Like, share, comment, and subscribe so that you hit the bell so that you can be notified when I go live. And AI Mastery Session is going to start talking about news, updates, my opinion on different models. It's been so much I've been wanting to talk to y'all about, but I've been trying to wrap up this challenge. And now that we're coming to the end, I'm just going to keep coming until we get to day 30. And then you'll see a shift in my content, of course. It's going to be on and popping, okay? So I just wanted to make that announcement. Let me put this ticker back. Now, again, for those of y'all, because I see the numbers have just jumped from what it was to a larger audience. Hello, everyone. Make sure you go to LC. That is lc.aimasterysession.com. That is your link to accessing your Launchcart store today. If you sign up through that link, as a bonus for those who sign up through my link, you will get an email for the information for the masterclass that I'm hosting free. So you'll have free access to that class if you sign up with my link. Okay. And I will know because I can't email you unless you're in my dashboard. So make sure you take advantage of that. Okay. So that's just a little visual reminder for you guys. Uh-oh. How did that happen? I need this to be. Platform. I'm super excited about it. You can access Google Whisk as a Google One AI subscriber, a premium subscriber. So I highly suggest that you check it out. If you if you're new, if you never upgraded your account, you can do it free. Believe they give you free for 30 days or what have you. That's what they did when I signed up way back when. I think they're still doing that. Okay. But if you have premium, you can access this and a heap of other tools. Very much so worth it. And the biggest part is the whole purpose of me doing the Google Wisp Animate 30 days, as you know, was to let you all see what I was creating when I had beta access to Google Whisk Animate. Now, Animate is available as a Google One premium subscriber. So, if you all have been tuning in and you've seen all of the illustrations and the visuals that were created for Pip and his brand, we made quite a few here live together. So if you enjoyed that, now you can take advantage of that platform. And so this is the settings tab. So you just hit that, and you, like I said, you can have stickers, emeralds, plushies, cards, all of those. I'm just gonna go ahead for time's sake and click sticker. Now, how it works, they have made this dashboard so much better. I just had to say that out loud. I love it. This is my first time seeing it since they released yesterday with the animate and everything included. So you have your subject, your scene, and your style. What you do, you can enter a prompt, which we'll be doing, and you can upload an image for your scene. You can do the same thing. You can make your own custom prompt to say what it is that you want the scenery to be like, or you can upload an image, and then for you can do the same thing for style. But we chose one of the preset templates, which is stickers. Okay, now I already have my prompts, and I'm just going to upload a picture of Pip, and then you'll see we're gonna design about 5 stickers and 5 t-shirts, and then we'll hop right on over to the store. It should not take long at all. I'm not in a rush, but I'm just letting you all know that's the process of how we're gonna do today. The goal is I'm going to upload 1 t-shirt and 1 sticker design to the store just to kind of show you. I'm not going to be building out a full out store, but I just want to show you all that you can do it. Okay. So it's a light demo, but it's a powerful, impactful demo because once you know this information, you can go and personalize it. Now, for those of you all who take advantage and you say, Rosemary, I need you to teach the whole thing. I want that e-commerce masterclass because it's an e-commerce masterclass. It's not just exclusive to any specific platform. I'll be covering a lot, and Launchcart will be covered, of course. But there's a lot you can do with AI to enhance your e-commerce store, and we'll be covering that more in depth. So make sure if this sounds like something that you're needing in your arsenal, that you do not miss out on this opportunity. Okay, so that is my subject image of prompt of Pip, and we're going to start off with our first sticker. So I'm just literally going to put the prompt right here. Look at that. That's Pip and his blanket. We're going to try one more. You know what? I'm going to add, you know what, for the sake of this training, we're not about to fight with the backpack. The backpack is not to my level of how I want his backpack to look. But if I'm going to choose here, I'll choose this one. So that's our first sticker design. And we're going to click paste. Also, make sure you go and subscribe to Launchcart's YouTube channel. Like almost 2 years ago, I hosted a 12-week series on their YouTube exclusively talking about the art of storytelling when it comes to e-commerce. So if you want some Launchcart training, additional training from me outside of this, go on their YouTube page at Launchcart and you will see all 12 of those sessions are posted on their site, on their channel. And that's the art of storytelling. So we've created these stickers. Look nice. I like this. I don't know why he looks so mad right there. So this is I like both of these, but if I had to choose one, I'm gonna have to delete this one and go with that one. Let me just try it again because that backpack is so off. It's just bothering me. I'm trying to overcome my perfectionism during this live so we can get to the building of the store. It's not even perfectionism. It's just what his brand looks like. It's part of who he is, but I'm trying to avoid doing a lot of iterations so we can get to working on the store. Also, if you're interested in learning more about prompt engineering, you're just popping into this stream today, just curious about AI, wanted to learn more, that sounds like you. I have, if you go follow me on X at Rosemary Saving TV, you will see at my in my pinned links, I have a free prompt engineering course that's available. Also, if you want to learn more from me, I also have a Udemy course that's available on Udemy. It's AI Essentials for Professionals. So those are available. So if you really want to get your AI journey going, you can start with those. So we have completed all 5 of our stickers. I would say if I had to rate it, it's a 6 out of 10 for me because I know this is not 100% exactly how I want him to look. So this is pretty decent for me just kind of rushing through this. So I'm going to go ahead and download all of our stickers. The sticker that I'm choosing for the demo will be this one right here. It looks really, really nice. And it comes from one of the latest books we did on this live stream, one of our live stream sessions. It's called Pip's World Tour. So that one actually fits and it's on brand mostly. Okay. So I'm going to refresh, right, completely, clearing the board. And the reason why I did that is because now we're going to design t-shirts, which does not require that style. So I'm going to upload Pip again. And I'm going to upload his backpack image as well. And then we're going to go through our 5 t-shirt designs. And then we're going to hop right over to, actually, we're going to hop right over to Launchcart and then my store connection for the drop shipping. I chose Printify, so that's what we'll be using for the example. And I'll show you the other options that you all have. I've just decided Printify because in reality, that's the one we will go with anyway when it comes to Pip in the near future. So this is a different picture from the last time. I have a couple character photos that I use, but I like this one and I like all the ones that I have saved and that I actually use. Just grabbing a backpack image and then we will put in the prompt. Okay, so that's his backpack. Okay, and now we're gonna start working on our first t-shirt design. So this is just the design. It's not gonna be like a t-shirt mock-up, to just be clear for you all. Oh, this is so nice. You got the dimensions down here. Everything looks different. If you all been watching even just from last night, then you can see the upgrade. It's really cool. Okay, I did not tell. Let me redo this. I'm updating something before we proceed. All right, I'm just updating so we can get back to it. But while we're taking this short, brief pause, make sure that you can scan the QR code to get access to the link, or you can just go to lc.aimasterysession.com if you want to go ahead and sign up through my link to build your launch card store. All right, now let's hop right back into Whisk. All right, and we're back. Let me delete these. I'm going to start over. Okay, I didn't even know I was on mute. So we're back. I don't know how long I was on mute, but I'm working through the t-shirt design, and we're going to pick from these designs on which one will be the t-shirt design. We only have four because I ended up eliminating one because the concept just didn't look right. So we have four to choose from. I've already chosen the sticker that we're going to use. These designs look really, really nice. I really like them. Some of them are basically themed from the latest book that's going to be published this month, which is Pip's World Tour. So if you have a child or you know of a child or you want to donate a book to a school or an organization that serves children, definitely check out Pip. You can go to Amazon.com and just type in Rosemary Salem and the word Pip. That's his name. All of the books will pop up for sure. All right. So I got some competition, but I would have to say the one I'm going to choose is this one. This is so cute. It's so I love butterflies. This screams yes. All right. So we have concluded creating t-shirt designs. All of these are on a background, so you can just put this into It's on a white background, so you can literally just upload it to a shirt. And if you just want to take it up a notch, you can remove the background completely and make it a completely transparent design. But all of these look phenomenal. And this is Pip's world. This is him. But we're gonna go with this one for the store right here. This is the winner. So let me hop over to Launchcart. So this is inside of Launchcart. I wanted to go through some of the. So when you get in here, you start here. Let me start from the beginning. All right. It gives you a checklist for this store. I have multiple. For this store, I'm not gonna go through like the enable payment provider on the live, but we are going to create our first product. We're going to create two. I'm going to show you how you can create the stickers and a t-shirt. Okay. Now, when you want to create a product, you go to create new. Let me close this. These are your options right here. Create from scratch, print on demand, design for marketplace. We're doing print on demand. Here are your options. You have these four superpowers. The ones that I'm going to talk about is Printful. Printful is great. You can free to start, and then Printify is free. Okay, so I've already linked it, but I need to now go to Printify and upload the designs. So we're on Printify website, printify.com. As you can see, I've already logged in and kind of preset. So I'm going to click on this Kiss Cut vinyl decals. Okay, this is the sticker that we're going to go with, and I'm going to click on Start Designing. All right, this is a brand new account, so it's introducing me to start the tour. So it's saying that it can generate stickers and posters. Download the design template with one click. Hold on, if I go more, let's see, next. Okay, you can add a design layer, so it's just showing you. Okay, it's giving me a walkthrough. So right now, what I just want to do is I want to upload our sticker. That's what I want to do right now. So I have the sticker. Here it is. All right. So it says next. I can layer it at your fingertips. I'm going to click finish the tour. Got it. Okay. So it looks like I probably need to turn it around a little bit. Okay. Now I'm trying to fill out as much as possible. Okay. There we go. I'm going to click save the product. So this is how the sticker will look according to this. Let me make this bigger. Oh, I can't. Why won't let me make it bigger? Okay, well, you can see it on the side here. It's just giving us some mock-ups. But the point is, I want it. Oh, you get to choose which one. Okay, yeah, save, select. I'm going to say confirm, skip. Yeah, I'm just clicking stuff just to go through it. Okay, so they already have some AI powered things, and it already kind of gave us a preset and adorable hedgehog. But for this one, we're just gonna click publish, okay? And view all sales channels. Yeah. I'm going to go back to launch cart and click enable. It should enable now. Okay, we're gonna try to enable everything. But I tried to do it earlier. It didn't quite cooperate. If I have to do this on Printful, I will. But we might just be able to do a t-shirt if that's the case, because I'm not sure if Printful does stickers. They probably do. But yeah, this is the same thing that was happening earlier. I'm pretty sure it's on my end, and I don't know how to. Next door, yeah. Let me say, oh, okay. Let me do this. I think I figured out what I need to do. Okay, so I'm redoing it. I picked a different sticker. I'm inside Printify. I'm gonna click save the product now. Again, go through this process. We're gonna skip the tour. Okay, we got some different mock-ups. These look really nice. I'm gonna click save. No, skip. Okay, so save. So now, okay, I'm not sure. I didn't say it there like 3 times. It keeps. Okay. I think it's saved now. Let me see. Do we have a store? Okay. Let me see the product saved. Okay. Product saved. I'm gonna okay, now I can share this tab. So when I refreshed it, we were able to get to the link. And it says select Printify store. Let me disconnect and reconnect. Try this one more time. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go drop shipping, click enable. Alrighty. Now everything should work. And just for the purposes of this training, that was on me, not the models. Okay, I guess my new story is the one that's connected. Is it? I wanted it to say what I saved it as, but if it's saved as my new story, then so be it. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is create. Um, so it's enabled. Let me go to appearance. Pages. Let's view the current score. Alrighty. Go back over here. So, I should have showed y'all this. We're getting ready. We're back in Printify. We're getting ready to publish this sticker. So I'm literally about to click publish. It's already connected to the Launchcard store. Publishing. That's the status. I'm gonna refresh it. It's one product down. Perfect. So it's in the process of publishing. So we're gonna go ahead and make our next product, which is our one T-shirt. Since I see that that's taking a little second, we want to hop right in and design a T-shirt. So we're gonna go to kids clothing because this is a kids brand. It's a children's brand. So we're gonna go and this should work. We'll go with this one. I'm gonna click start designing. And we're just uploading one of the designs. Okay, perfect. So we got a lot of space here. So I'm gonna try to get as much space as possible without, cutting out any of the design. So that looks really nice, y'all. All right, so we're just gonna click save the product. Okay, oh, you love mock-ups. Okay, look at that. Look at that t-shirt. Boom. This is Pip's first t-shirt design. We got mock-ups. This is exciting for me. Sorry, y'all. I have to share my excitement. Okay, so we got it. Look at there. Will it make it bigger? Yes, finally. We can get something bigger. Look at how nice it looks. So we went from Google Wiz to a whole t-shirt mock-up. We don't have a design on the back. Okay, so let me see. It's loading. Oh, I'm going too fast for y'all. If it don't load, it's not loading fast enough. Okay, we'll just go back here to celebrate. But this is the t-shirt, so that I'm guessing that's like the super small size, small child. Okay. I'm gonna exit. We're gonna go ahead and publish. So our sticker has been published, and we're publishing the T-shirt. You see that? It says published. So when we ref- go back over here to our demo store, and as you see, this is our store, pierceworld.launchcart.store. Look at there, and we have it's giving because I was getting nervous. I had to clap for myself. I was getting a little stressed. I was like, I want to do this live demo. I need to show these people that they can make a store. Now we got it. So this is my store. All right. And it already comes with the mock-ups of the sticker. You see it. Look at there. Boom. And this is a drop shipping store. It's already ready, right? Technically, this store is ready to go as the official store, right? But this is a demo. This is for my True Fit fans. Fit actually has fans, y'all. The channel is growing every day. I give God the glory for that. Okay, so now I'm going back to Printify. Our T-shirt has officially put T-shirt. Look, I'm excited. I'm rushing through my words because we are getting ready to wrap, and I've met this goal. I've been wanting to do this training for so long. Y'all have to understand. When I get excited, this is how I act. Okay, focus, Rosemary. So we have officially checked the status for the T-shirt design, and now both the sticker and the T-shirt is in the store. So we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna go back to our store, and I'm gonna refresh our. This is our launch card store. Boom. Now this was me not even editing anything. This was AI powered. If y'all saw, they had the AI integrated into Printify. So it just took what they saw from the image and said cute hedgehog kids tea. I didn't type none. I didn't type nothing. Nothing. I just clicked the buttons trying to make sure everything was gonna work. So this is the completion. All right. So you guys can build a merch brand using Google Whisk and launch your store with Launchcart. I'm celebrating because this is amazing. And we did this. I'm trying to pull down all these screens. We did this in less than 45 minutes? No, less than that, because I know I talked for a good 20 minutes of this training. And I mean, like in the beginning. So yeah, like less than 40 minutes, we were able to launch a full workable store with Launchcart, a merch brand. Okay. From Google Whisk, actually going from concept to deploying it, uploading it, setting it up so it's possible. Okay. Now, of course, I got to connect the payment and all that, but you can get a store up and running basically in a day. Just to say that alone is amazing. So, again, I want to, with speaking of that, I want to invite you. Let me stop sharing this screen. I want to invite you to take advantage of the opportunity by signing up. You get access to a free e-commerce masterclass. So if you enjoyed this training and you're saying I'm ready to build my merch store for my SaaS company, for my company, for my ideas, I just want to start a drop shipping merch brand, definitely scan the QR code or go to lc.aimasterysession.com. And this class will be hosted at the end of the month. But this is going to be an evergreen class if you want to take advantage of this after the date of this stream. For those who watch the replay, this will still be an opportunity. I'll be continuing to. That's my exclusive offer to all of my members who sign up through my link. I make sure that you all will get this as a thank you gift from me to you. Okay, So, did y'all not enjoy this training? I know I enjoyed myself because we created a whole store for Pip. So Pip is moving on up in these streets. Okay, he has books, stickers, T-shirts. It's getting serious. He has animations. This is amazing, right? Power of AI is amazing. I'm so honored to have had you guys to tune in. We did this in less than an hour. I am overjoyed. Even with, I thought I was going to have major technical difficulties from the prep. I was able to figure it out right before y'all eyes and still be able to deliver on what I promised. So I'm feeling really good today. Really, really, I was already feeling good before I got on here, okay? But I'm feeling really good about this. I know this is going to be so inspiring and so amazing for those of you all who not only got a chance to tune in, but for the replay watchers, okay? So, again, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. This was another AI mastery session with Rosemary Salem. I'm Rosemary Salem. I love y'all with the love of Christ. I will see y'all tomorrow for another AI mastery session. Bye bye for now.